We are back finally live, man. It's been a while. So as y'all pull in, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button. Make sure as y'all catch this replay, y'all also hit that thumbs up like button, man. But we got to do the intro. What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button and do not forget to subscribe. So we're going to give y'all a minute to pull up on me, man. It's been a while since we did a live stream, so I got to give y'all a minute to get back in the stream. Let me let everybody know. Let me let the communities know on Twitter real quick, just so everybody know. Let me know how y'all feeling. Salute. Shout out to Big Woo. Shout out to Two. Shout out to Emmett Wilson. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Let's see. The topic of discussion is how long will it take Shiba Inu to reach 1 cent? I need y'all feedback. We got a community live space coming up April 22nd. So, I want to be able to gather as much information from the community as possible to give it to the devs. This is your opportunity, to voice y'all opinion, to, let me know whatever y'all want, to be voiced, and we'll get that out there. Y'all know I'm for the community. Okay, we got that posted on Twitter. Let's get it on Facebook. Drop those opinions in the comment section. How long do you think it will take? So that's one of the key points that I wanted to bring up. One of the things I wanted to bring up. So we got Hachu saying after Doge hit Robinhood, it took 3 years maybe. So I'm thinking, like you said at the beginning, hold SHIB for 5-year term. Shout out to Dita, great for pulling up on us, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. If y'all really rock with me, man, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button. YouTube has been, trying to hold the channel down right before that 25K mark. So I need y'all to do y'all part and help push us, help the community continue to grow. We got a few more people pulling up on us. Drop them comment section or drop a comment in the section so I can know who's here, so I can shout y'all out and see, who's rocking with me, who's pulling up. We will be doing live streams a lot more frequently. Shout out to Big Woo 777. We got Northeast Pennsylvania in the building. Shout out to Yunzu. Appreciate you for pulling up. So everybody in the comments right now, are y'all prepared to hold 5 years? Let's talk about it. If the market drops, are y'all still prepared to hold even during those times? Or if things get too shaky, will you bail at a certain point? Let me know that. Where's y'all stop loss set? Do you have a stop loss when it comes to Shiba Inu? Let me know. We got to talk about it. We got to be realistic. Let's be very realistic. Now, I know my strategy. I'm okay with holding, Shiba Inu 5 years plus because I invested an amount that I'm okay with losing. I got an amount in there that, and it already made so much money that, of course I would be salty, seeing it go down, but I understand that the way you truly win is long-term. Time in the market beats time in the market. So if I see the prices, drop 50% from where we are right now, it wouldn't shake me one bit. If you seen Shiba Inu drop 50% from where we are right now, let's take a look at that. What would you do? Be honest. Would you panic? Or, I got to gauge, how long some of y'all that are watching right now have been investing. Are y'all past that point where y'all understand, that the markets, retrace? Or are you still at the, new enough to where you'll be like, I couldn't take that. Hell no, I'm not doing a 50%, loss. I got to sell. Let me know. So we are right now at that 25 level. So if we went back down to about the 1200 levels, back to when we were where we were around basically right before we seen that breakout, we touched that level momentarily. So right at the right back to October 5th, where we were around that level. We stayed there for a short period of time before we took off. But what would you do if we dropped back down? You woke up tomorrow, we were down 50%. How would that affect you? I got to really read these comments. Let me see. Okay, let's see. So, okay, and let me know how the audio is, y'all. Is the audio good on this one? But we got, so yes, definitely 5 years plus. I'll hold 10 years, bro. Nathan Undi said he'll be holding 10 years. I expect to see you, Nathan, along this journey. I want to make sure, you diamond handing along this way. It's up to you, whatever you do. It's not financial advice, but I definitely want to see you, those people who say they can really hold 5 to 10 years. I would definitely like to see y'all at that point. Rudy Domingo, what up? Rudy from San Francisco, looking to hold long term. Okay, shout out to the Bay. Definitely 5 years plus. Someone else says, I only put $20, so I'm not losing nothing. Okay, so he literally put what he's not afraid to lose. If that amount is only $20, then that's the amount that you got to put. You have to put only an amount that will not make you panic. You don't risk extra money. You don't put the bill money. You don't put the light money. You got to be smart. You got to have a strategy. Okay, I seen a very smart comment right here from a couple people. They said, I just buy more. So we got some real some smart money in the building right now. Hachu J says, never lose faith, especially when it's utility in the token. I agree. Shiba Inu has some of the most utility that we're seeing coming up right now from a meme coin and the strongest community. That's really what I'm big on. If y'all listen to all my sheep videos, I talk about how strong the community is, because that is very important. A lot of people, I made a video today saying, how Shiba Inu could possibly blow past 1 cent to 10 cent. Now, I wasn't being too technical with the video. I'm just saying with the spirit of the community, the same way, I remember when before I was in Dogecoin early, and I remember when people were saying it was literally impossible. People would tell you like it would be the year 3000 before Dogecoin would hit 1 cent, but the community was so strong. A number of factors lined up, to make that happen. Like we talked about the 3 steps that needs to happen. So the ease of access, the ability to be able to, purchase it without all the barriers in the way. We need that celebrity endorsement, a huge figure like a Jeff Bezos, a Elon Musk, somebody that is extremely influential to the general or mass popular, the majority of the world. Once we get that stamp, it's a wrap. Y'all don't realize how early we are, because a lot of y'all are still early into crypto. But if you were around with a lot of these projects in the beginning and you seen how they started off and what they became now, like I remember ETH being like $200, $300, and look where ETH is right now, so even BNB being, a tenth of what it is. And a lot of people wouldn't have expected that. But what happened? What's the only thing that really happened? Time happened. Of course, there was a lot of developments in the background and, whatever, but essentially time is all you needed. Time was on our side. So if you got the time, you got the, extra money, and it's something that you do not mind risking, and you did your due diligence, that's a big factor as well. You can't just jump into any project and expect to hit a home run. You have to do your due diligence. Look at the team. Do they have experience? Do they have a history of creating solid projects? How long did they work on this project? Is this project a duplicate or a copy of another project? What is the roadmap of this project? Have you looked at the white paper of the project? You have to do all those things. There's a lot of people who've never even looked at the Shiba Inu, website or white paper. They're just going off of hearing about it, investing in it, and then expecting to get rich overnight. And that's the wrong way to go about it, because then you'll be upset. But we got over 50 people in the stream right now. I need y'all to help me out, man. Push those likes up. Let's get those likes up. So let's see. Also, how did y'all feel about, I want to get y'all opinion right here while we're live. How did y'all feel about, or how do y'all feel about Shiboshis and leash being used instead of Shiba Inu to purchase or during the land event? Let me know how y'all feel about that real quick in the comment section. You know, a lot of people told me, you know, they were in, you know, some people are on this side, some people are on this side. You know, I seen a large uproar under the post that the official Sheep page tweeted saying that the next stage in the event started. If you looked under that comment thread, there was a lot of people that were, you know, frustrated, asking questions, you know, saying, why didn't they use this? Why didn't they do that? And, you know, so I made a video up on it to give the community, you know, a voice, you know, because I know the devs rock with my page. So I try to keep, you know, things fair. And, you know, of course, I'm bullish on Sheep, but I also want the community's voice and opinions to be, you know, voiced, you know, or put on a platform where, you know, y'all can actually feel that y'all can get your words out as well. But let me know, would you have preferred them to use Sheep? Now, the dev team said they didn't want to do that because they would have had to, in order to, if they would have used Sheep as the payment method, they would have to eventually sell the Sheep, dumping it on the chart to eventually pay for these developments. Remember, we're building our own AAA gaming studio, you know, so, or we're partnering with one, but it will be that level of quality. So, you know, that's going to be expensive. You know, so where does that money come from? You know, would you have preferred them to allow people to access it in Sheep and then later on have to sell the Sheep, or do it the way they did it by, you know, having people lock the Shiboshis and leash? So let's see. Someone else said they hold until 2055. They're not playing games. Justin Hallbrook said he's buying more. I see y'all saying y'all would buy the dip, but y'all saying that right now. But what would you do if you don't got no extra funds and you see it down that amount though? Because a lot of people, you know, when they, you know, they buy the dip on the way down, and once it reaches its full dip, they don't have any funds to, you know, continue to purchase that dip. So that's the problem. Hold on, one of my bros said I started with only 150 bucks about 7.5 months ago and buying all the dips. My wallets are looking good. I'll hold. Another person said the news and current events helps you see what's worth and joy. Tony Blackwell said he's buying a dip and holding. Also, AV6 said he's been holding since June last year. Staying down for the come up. Salute to bro. That's what you got to do, man. You got to stay down for that come up. Baby Fat say Thomas said another banger. Appreciate you for pulling up. Okay, we good on the audio. Okay, cool. I'm just catching up real quick. Hachu said when you said it's the next Bitcoin, it's actually not a bad comparison when checking the history and the charts. You know, that's because, you know, I first learned about Bitcoin in about 2009 and 2010. And I was one of the people that didn't believe in the beginning, you know, and it wasn't because of like FUD or anything. It was just so brand new. And I was so young that I just didn't understand it. You know, I didn't do my due diligence either. And I didn't have the funds, you know, at the age which I felt like I didn't have the extra money to be able to invest. But sitting on the sidelines watching it, you know, just because I didn't invest in it doesn't mean I wasn't watching it. You know, I finally bought my first Bitcoin in 2015, but watching it from 09 to, you know, 2010, all the way to that point before buying, I'm a firm believer. I watched the growth of a lot of these projects that people thought would be nothing. Of course, there's a lot of, you know, projects that popped up and were worth nothing, but that's why you have to do your due diligence to find the solid projects. So I'm a firm believer in Sheep, man. Give it some time. You just got to give it some time. Don't use money that's going to cause you to panic, money that you're going to have to tap into. So that way you can allow it to mature and fully do what it needs to do. Okay, we got opposite in opinion in here. You know, I want to voice everything, you know, both sides. Vincent Palmer says Shib has the most lazy devs. They just string y'all along. I'm curious, Vincent, what you mean by that. You say they string us along. Okay, we got another comment here from him. He says, question for the Shib community. What will happen to all the ETH profits and the land sales? I seen 3% will be redistributed to holders. What about the other 97%? So the other 97%, to my knowledge, will be going towards building out our metaverse. That's what you have to understand. It's going to cost a lot of money to do that and to do it right and to actually compete with the big boys in the space. You know, imagine if our metaverse becomes one of the top 3 metaverses where, you know, all the major companies are rushing to purchase land and build, you know, different, you know, things inside of. It's going to be big, y'all. Web3 is the next wave. You know, we've seen the crypto wave, we've seen the NFT wave, the metaverse wave. Now all of that being combined, people are starting to focus on Web3 as a whole. So it's not going anywhere. So if we can knock this one out the park, you know, we can, you know, get a solid foothold inside of this multi-trillion-dollar industry, which is expected to be within the next, you know, 5 years. It should be, people are expecting the metaverse to be worth $30 trillion. $30 trillion within the next 5 years. That is going to be absolutely bonkers. You know, and imagine if we could just capture a percentage of that, market share with burn, you know, burn mechanisms implemented as well. That's going to be absolutely bonkers. Okay. Let's see. Let me catch up on these. Shout out to Blast11. Hey, and I want to give a shout out to all my members of the channel, man. Shout out to y'all. I think I'm gonna be doing something special for y'all real soon with a project that's coming out. My members of the channel that possibly have been members for a certain amount of time, I might be making sure y'all get some whitelist spots. So you know, stay tuned for that as well. But so someone else says he knows the people that didn't buy Bitcoin, he would have killed himself to to see it blow up. Okay. Definitely, man. It was crazy watching it, you know, go from, I watched it first at around, I think it was around 11 to like 12 cent when I first seen it. Imagine Bitcoin at 12, like less than a quarter, basically, less than 25 cent. Imagine Bitcoin at that price. That's when I first heard about it. When I first seen it, my best friend told me, like, hey, let's put $100 into Bitcoin. Crazy. That was probably one of the, you know, most regretful decisions that I didn't make. But that's why we got tapped in, you know, and we're where we're at now. Everything happens for a reason. Someone else, Brandon Wilson, said they should use the revenue from the metaverse to do a 10-to-1 split for Shib. That would be absolutely bonkers. So shout out to, we just got a new member. Let me get through these comments real quick so I can shout you out. We got a lot of people pulling up in the building. Skills 2 said 3 to 5 years, it will reach that 10 cent, he says. Now I'm very bullish because, you know, once the community realizes that y'all have the power as well to help us get to this mission, it's gonna go a lot faster. I'm talking about the exponential increase will be drastic. Like it's gonna go leaps and bounds beyond what, you know, y'all are probably expecting. Imagine right now, let's think about this, right? If you would have asked me when I seen Bitcoin at 11 cent, even once I seen it get to $100, if somebody would have told me, even though I seen it go all the way from 11 cent to $100, I never seen anything like that and was still coming to grasp with understanding it. If you would have asked me, do I believe it would go to $40,000 or even its all-time high, $68,000, I would have said, you're crazy. That would be the equivalent right now of somebody basically that doesn't really believe or just not too sure of asking them, do you think Bitcoin can hit $1 million? They'd be like, maybe not. But a lot of people who know, you know, if you know, you know, it's one of those types of things. And I'm here for it with Shib, man. I remember when people were calling the Doge army, you know, they were saying, you know, we were crazy for believing 1 cent was possible. Look what happened. You know how many people came in were arguing about market cap and this and that, and it's worthless, and how many coins there are, and it's unlimited supply, and this and that and that. People are going to always have their reasons on why the price won't be able to do it, but they can't account for, you know, the future. You know, they can't account for the things we don't know. So as long as the community is this strong, we shouldn't have anything to worry about, and as long as we got some solid developers on our side. Now, everything we can look back on, the SHIB development team hasn't let us down. You know, every development that they promised so far has been developed. So I have no reason to believe that they won't bring forward the developments that they are planning to, you know, when it comes to our metaverse. I'm actually very excited for it as well. I gave y'all my strategy on grabbing some land. My strategy is more of letting people, you know, overbid for the top, you know, premium lands, and then just trying to come in and wholesale some of those lands, you know, for a cheaper price to distressed, you know, investors, is what it would be called in real estate. But, you know, using the same terminology here, looking for people who might need to, you know, liquidate on those properties that they bought. And, you know, I'll be there to scoop them up. So shout out to our other members that just joined. We just got some new members in. Shout out to y'all, man, for rocking with me for real. But I see a lot of new people in the chat too, man. Shout out to y'all for pulling up and rocking with me. We're going to get these live streams going a lot more. Shout out to Hector Torres for becoming a level 1 member. And then we got shout out to, what is that? GSH everything _27. He says, brother, what are your thoughts on the Vote Inu migration today? Vote Inu is absolutely knocking it out the park. I love what the team is doing. Everything went smooth. If you ask me, there's still a few people that, you know, I got in my comments, you know, that messaged me. I can't get to every single person. You know, some people said it took a little long for their migration to happen. Some people say they weren't able to do it. And if you weren't able to do it, you will have to wait. The team estimates about a month, but you have nothing to worry about. You know, they've been upfront, transparent with us this far. So, you know, just hold on. But let's see. Skills 2 said Doge is about to explode if Elon buys Twitter. Do y'all think that deal is going to go through? Let me know what y'all think about that Elon Musk and Twitter deal. Watch the World Government 2022 meeting. They were talking about blockchain technology. Wouldn't be a surprise if they use crypto when petrodollar is useless in the future. It's a possibility. Salute when Lambo, Zero, or Moon. Shiba said, I bought a big bag because of DecemberDeMarco. Salute. Make sure that was a bag that you can afford to risk, though. You know, even with SHIB, even with you know, our favorite, you know, coin, we still want to be, you know, wise with our investments. You know, of course, we got some DJs out there who just gonna, you know, do their thing, but you know, I like to keep y'all informed and, you know, make sure y'all at least are aware of the decision you're making. So salute. Somebody tried to say Shiba will get you wrecked. Yeah, I think you meant to put racked. Shiba will get you racked up. I'm just messing around, but it depends on when you got in, man. Of course, if you bought the top and you don't understand the charts, then of course you're going to be one of these people that assume Shiba Inu is a scam. You're going to assume that they drugged us and all this. But if you bought in a while ago, go to my first videos. If you were last year when I was talking about SHIB, if you've been in since then, we are up nicely. And along the way, I told y'all to develop multiple bags so that way y'all can take profit from other bags or take a couple cherries off the top from other bags aside from your main bag. Because remember, you never make money until you actually sell, and you want to be able to reward yourself along the way. Now, some people just straight diamond hand. If you only got one bag of Shiba Inu and you don't want to touch it, then that's fine. That's on you. But I encourage, when we do get those small run-ups, those nice, 60, 70% gains, you'd be able to, what I'm saying, take a little something. Just and that's for those that have already been in for a year. Because I know people that have been in for a year and haven't sold any. So I'm saying from 60, 70% gains from this point, not from just a normal 60, 70%. But, y'all got to reward yourself at some point is what I'm trying to say, because the day traders will basically, once the price runs up 60 to 70%, if they put $1 million in, 10 million in, that's an extra $1 to $7 million that they're going to take off the table. So, if you're one of those people that's okay with, the chart's fluctuation and it doesn't bother you, but if you're one of those people when it's painful for you to watch that, take a little profit at the top when you see those key resistance levels. So you can use, the resistance tool, to mark the chart, look at key levels and identify where people are likely to take profit. And then at those levels, you just, take a little something for yourself and the family. That's all. If you choose to. Now let's see. So shout out to y'all for rocking with me. We got over 70 viewers on the stream right now. I need y'all, if y'all really rock with me and appreciate this content, to hit the like button. That's 100% free to do that. Hector said, how much do you think about missing that Bitcoin play though? Man, I done made up. I mean, I haven't made up for that play, but I done caught my nice gains enough to I'm still salty about it. I'll forever think about it, of course, whenever I think about my origins in crypto. But, and, it just makes for the story too. It makes for, what made me, I wouldn't be this serious into crypto now had of course, I wish I would have got in then, but, I would have never got in if I would have not been able to get that experience and see it at that point and see it grow where I can know like, okay, this is serious. So yeah, it's something that I think about a lot. I don't allow it to weigh on me though in like a negative way or nothing like that. Peace and Love says, don't listen to negativity. No one knows what will happen. True, I agree. We don't have a crystal ball here. If anybody knew how these markets would go 1,000%, they would be the richest person on the planet. It's too simple. If you knew how this would work 1,000%, 100%, it's too easy. Shout out to Tilray Mills. He said, shout out to DecemberDeMarco for all the help since February 2021. ShibAswap, ShibArmy community. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Shout out to all y'all that's really, really, like triple OGs to the channel, man. The double OGs and the triple OGs to the channel. Let's see. Upward Ninja said, my parents told me I was too trusting and was getting scammed with ShIB. When I showed them my bag last year, they were not hating anymore. Sometimes, people just don't understand it, and what they don't understand, they can fear sometimes, and with you being their, child, no matter, your age, you're going to always be their child. They want to look out for your best interest. And, I'm sure they heard a million different scams before, but, this space is so new. A lot of people still don't even know what it is. A lot of people, I understand a lot of these coins that pop up are scams, but at the end of the day, does that mean you, and I don't mean straight flat out scam. Let me retract a little bit. There are basically projects that have the likelihood of not really taking off or making investors, millionaires like they expect probably. Now, does that mean you can't get a 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x off that coin, even a 10x? It doesn't mean that. Now, if you understand technical analysis, you would understand how to interpret the data on the chart. Even a project that's not looking too good, that if I go do a review on the project and I'm checking out everything, I don't see the team is doxed, I don't see an audit yet, things that would make you typically want to stay away from a project. If I look at that chart and it's looking really bullish because I understand technical analysis, I could still might make a nice bag off that play. I'm gonna just get in and get out before, you know, whatever happens. You know, it's not, every play is not meant to be a long-term play. Some plays are, you know, I'm in it to day trade. Some plays I'm in it for that day. Some plays I might swing it, you know, for 2 days, a week, you know, 2 weeks, you know, or until I get a certain X that I'm looking for, you know, until I get my 2X. If it's the project is looking really shaky, I'm not all the time looking for a 100X. You'll leave a lot of money on the table by always trying to, you know, go to the moon. Some of these projects, you got to take some money off the table, you know. If they, you know, you got to plan, you know, plan your trade and trade your plan. Think about in the beginning, how much do you want to make off this play? You know, how much are you going to start with? If you get a 2X, how much will that be? If you get a 3X, how much will that be? Now, once you get to those points, you have to take profit. You got to do what you plan to do. And that's what I stick to. I see the Vote Army pulled up on me. Y'all know I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all know I got the Vote hat on right now, man. I'm ShibArmy too. I'm ShibArmy, but y'all know I rock with Vote too. If y'all got in Vote Inu when I called that play, we made some nice money off of Vote Inu, and that's what I'm here to do. Help my community make money. I want y'all to make money. Okay. Elon does be on some stuff sometimes. You know, Elon has his ways with the market. You know, do I completely agree with it? Do I even care? No, it is what it is. It just is what it is to me. You know, I'm gonna try to, you know, make money in the markets regardless. You know, we got a lot of people that, you know, do things in the markets. We got, you know, top public officials who basically, if you ask me, is like insider trading. But hey, it is what it is. Somehow they get to do it. So, you know, we got to still be, you know, educated and wise with our decisions. We can't just let, because they got certain things going on and we just chalk it up like, you know, Elon's doing this, so, you know, we just gonna complain. Nah, we gonna find a way around it. We gonna still figure out how to make our money. So salute, shout out to Tilray Mills for the sticker. Appreciate that, bro. We got, I don't even know what that says. Sack Produce 1804 says, DeMarco, I like your content. We have to get people off exchanges with possession of their own wallets. I agree. It is wise to have your own wallet. If your crypto is, you know, like on an exchange like Coinbase or Robinhood, for instance, which now they have the crypto wallet, so you can technically own it, but it's still on the exchange. So you might want to, you know, have another wallet available. But I don't, you know, right now we are so early in Robinhood. I don't want to scare anybody off of not getting any crypto on Robinhood just because it's on Robinhood. Like, Robinhood ain't going, I mean, Robinhood, they be janky sometimes. They have their ways. They do some things that I don't like. You know, they done some things that I definitely didn't like in the past. But I would say it's better to get some on a centralized exchange versus not having any at all. So, you know, let's make that distinction. But let's see. Nice. Upward Ninja says, since they just launched on Robinhood, that's my profit bag now. Nice strategy. So it's good to have multiple different bags. We got D1 says he has $20,000 invested into Shiba Inu. Do you think that's enough? Now, I think, you know, you have to determine how much do you want to make. You know, if Shib does a 10X from this point, your 20,000 will be 200K. You know, at what point, you know, you just got to break it down, reverse engineer, do the math on how much money do you want to make? At what point, you know, do you want to cash out and add up the number of tokens you would need at this point? times that X or that multiple you would need in order to reach that $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, whatever milestone that you're looking to, get on an ROI from SHIB. So I think honestly, SHIB is gonna do something that nobody expected it to. Shout out to Jerry Francois, appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to Midnight Crypto. Shout out to Mo Diggity. Yes, it is very important you have possession of your own keys. That's how you know if you truly own your wallet or not. When you set it up, they'll ask you, or they'll have you write down your 12-word seed phrase. That's a phrase that you don't share with anybody. You don't give it to anybody. You protect that as if it's like your social security number almost, especially if you really have money inside of your wallets. And I always recommend y'all to have multiple wallets. Do not keep everything in one wallet, because if you get compromised, hacked, or anything happens, you're toast. Everything's gone. So keep a few different bags. Keep it balanced out, so that way, if a person hits this bag or this wallet, they don't take 90% of your net worth. You want to make sure it's divvied up nicely. It's more work to keep track of everything, but you'll appreciate it in the end if anything ever happens. And it's likely over the course of 5-10 years, something could potentially happen that could jeopardize your portfolio. So that's what I recommend as far as risk management when it comes to not putting all your eggs in one basket. The number of wallets you want to have, that's up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with tracking. Even 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 2. 4 is better than that. Because let's say, you have 100K, divided up between 4 wallets. At least if one wallet is compromised, you still got 75K to work with, or however you decide to break it up. We also gonna start figuring out how we can increase this burn, because I believe that's gonna become I think there's gonna be a major event where the community goes into a burn craze. We've already been talking about it for a while now. People are still just dancing around different ideas, trying to figure out how it can actually be, how it can just basically make sense, really. Because you got to think about it. We have a lot of tokens to burn. The burn rate is increasing, every single day for the last, few weeks now. But we still got, we got to be able to burn trillions of tokens, which is possible. But it's going to take some work. It's going to take some, some brains coming together and really, figuring it out. Shout out to my Wisconsin fam. Shout out to Steve Cooley. Shout out to Kyle Bell. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to SC. So Mo Diggity brought up right here. He said, and this was actually was this the end of 2020 or the beginning of 2021? I'm not sure exactly when it was, but he said, bro, remember last year you took 2K profits in Doge that would have multiplied had you held. So I would have had in 2K in Doge would have been over almost about $200,000 had I would have held it for 60 more days, y'all. It dropped, went down to a $2,000 profit. If I'd have waited for about 60 more days, I would have had just over or close to $200,000, y'all. So that's why diamond handing is the way, and we made that back, with SHIB, but that's why it's important, to really do your due diligence and just, leave an amount of money that, you don't mind risking. So, Mo Diggity said, those kind of situations that make me stray from my strategy, hence left holding the bag. And that's why it's important to have multiple bags. Have a bag that you can leave for the long run and have, some bags that you could take profit from along the way. That's the key to doing it. That is the key. That's how I could have avoided that situation, which we did that with She. And congratulations to all y'all that been along the ride with me since I've been, telling everybody to grab She. We knocked it out the park, y'all. Vote Inu. We knocking it out the park right now. We already knocked it out the park, but it's going even further. Yuzu said, most of my bag I'll be donating to make a CRT account off it and live the rest of my life chilling. That's what's up. Upward Ninja says, always have an exit strategy. Good advice. It's very, very important to have that extra exit strategy. A lot of people get into a project and never think about actually getting out. Maybe in a sense of like the idea of it in their head, like, I'm gonna get out once we make millions, but not a true exit strategy. Like, if you see 10x this week, what would you do? If you see 100x, in 6 months, what would you do? You got to really know these things. This is crypto. It's the wild, wild west still. We're starting to get a little more talks about regulations and crackdowns on things like that. But things are still happening in the space. And right now, it's about that time that the next one, does the same thing. Queen says, do a video on ShibASwap. I got a ton of videos on ShibASwap. You just got to go back on my channel. We covered the entire ShibASwap movement when that was happening. We broke it down. We showed locking, staking, burying, all that. All those videos are on the channel. My original stake SHIB is still there. But I got multiple bags, y'all. I'm not playing no games when it comes to Shiba Inu. Yunzu asks, could I clarify to everyone what exactly is diamond hands, please? Diamond hands just means you're willing to hold an asset for a long period of time. That means through the ups and downs, you're still willing to hold it. Even if we wake up with bad news on the asset tomorrow, the next day, you're still willing to hold it. So shout out to all the new members to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all for becoming members. There's a link in the description section if you want to join. Also, we got a lot of exciting things to make, crypto a lot easier and to make the space a little safer, in development. So, just stay tuned. We're almost also at that 25,000 subscriber mark. We should have been there a long time ago. But, we got 49.1% of the people that watch the channel on a daily basis not subscribing. I do not understand that. Y'all rocking with me clearly because y'all come back to get the info every single day. But 49.1% of the people have not subscribed, man. Y'all got to rock with me and show me some love, man. I drop every single day and keep us, updated on all the, the new catalysts or potential catalysts with Shiba Inu. Shout out to the other community creators as well. Let's see. Hey, make sure y'all get those likes up, man. We almost got as many likes on the stream. We got over 90 people in the stream, man. Run those likes up. The channel will be growing a lot faster. We're going to be more active on the live streams. I like to actually chop it up with y'all in real time and get y'all opinions on things like we're doing right now. So let's see. Shout out to bro. I got Thomas Alisay on here. He said, anyone not in the Facebook group wants in, let him know now. So if y'all don't know, Thomas is one of our admins inside the private stock market game Facebook group. So if y'all want to get, exclusive access to get, if you on the list and you haven't made it in yet, let him know. He'll get you in. Someone said, is Shiba still safe in ShibAswap? Yes, it is still safe in ShibAswap. I haven't heard any news from the developers that it's at any risk or anything like that. I just checked my stake ShibAswap today. It was perfectly fine. Shout out to Lois. Shout out to Lady Lee 86. Shout out to all the members on the channel. We got Blue Eye said, Mr. Organic thinks that Shiba Inu will be 0.001 by the end of May. What do you think? I would have to do some technical analysis to really call it. I don't like to my price prediction videos are really valued in the community, or they're actually, like people actually pick those videos up. If you take a look in the description section, like FX Street, they're one of the platforms that follow my price prediction videos. So when I do the TA on that, I try to make sure it's actually accurate, because then people will start reporting it. If I say I believe Shiba Inu is going to be this price by this time, that's why most of the time y'all don't see me say by, I'll give a general time, but unless it's like an actual technical analysis video where I'm breaking it down and I'm doing it right there as y'all see me, because then, we're going off of data versus me just, drumming it up in my head. But I mean, it's really hard to say, man, because we could wake up tomorrow and get another, 300-400% run up if Elon mentions it. If Elon mentions that he buys Shiba Inu, of course it will pump up, and then, it will pump, and then people will take profit at the top and it'll pull back. That's all it is. That's all that's happening. But hopefully once it pumps up and it falls back and retraces, it retraces and falls at a higher support, or it makes a higher low than it made previously. That's what we're looking for it to continuously to staircase up. But we need bigger, influencers, or people that, that most of the world respects their opinion to join this mission. And I believe they will really soon. But shout out to Mr. Organic, though. He's a part of the ShibArmy. Shout out. We just got John Cena in the ShibArmy as well, so shout out to him. Shout out to all y'all that hit the like button on this video. I definitely appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with me. Man, hey, I'm seeing some crazy talk. I got some sources in the community telling me, some wild numbers that SHIB should be at by the end of April. Like by the end of April. And there's some numbers that I just like, man, if it happened, I'll just let it happen. It ain't nothing we're going to be able to do anyway, but it's some numbers that I really did like to hear. But I don't, that's extremely bullish. And I can't see it happening that soon by the end of April. I don't know what would happen, but the numbers people were telling me that's going to happen by the end of April, I'm like, come on, man, don't do that to me. Shout out to Major Pain. We just got a new member joined the fam, the channel, as a channel member. If y'all want to join and become a channel member, tap in. I'll be doing some, members only live streams, special giveaways for my members only, like future whitelist spots as well for members. So if you're interested in that, discounts on my courses for members, things like that. If you're a member and you haven't got my courses yet, what are you doing, man? Let's turn this up. Y'all need to be taking y'all investment to the next, y'all investing knowledge to the next level. You know, there are so many different aspects of investing, especially in this space, that you have to, you know, at least touch up on. You don't have to be a master at it, but you want to at least know what you're doing. You know, some people literally look at this, y'all. Some people really look at the charts as when they see green, that's when they buy. Why? Because green means go. That's a part of the psychology. Some people, when they see the chart red and it's down 30%, they won't buy it. Why? Because that means it's red and it means stop. That's a part of the psychology to some people. And that's why if you are one of these people that don't understand this, you need to get these courses, or I highly recommend you get it. So if you haven't hit that like button, let's try to get this stream to 100 likes. Happy holidays to y'all that celebrated. And, you know, happy another day to y'all who just, you know, living. The Facebook group is private stock market game. Major Pain said, bro, thanks for the vote Inu tip. I'm up over 100%. Congratulations, bro. That's what it's about. I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to make money over here. So let's take a look at the price real quick. So we still, you know, trading sideways at that 2,500 level right now. We've seen a nice pump come in with the listing of Robinhood. We've seen it push up to that 30 level, but we've seen it push down, which tells us we got some strong selling pressure up there. You know, a lot of people unloading a lot of SHIB at that price. You know, all those people who were buying down in the 20s, the 21 levels, you know, that's where they dumping it right there. And once they run out, you know, once sellers become exhausted, once they no longer have as much to sell and they, you know, they get tired of it, then the price will be able to start to push up. And y'all got to remember too, a lot of these new exchanges, or exchanges in general, are allowing people to short SHIB now as well. So that means they can bet that the price of SHIB is going down. So a lot of y'all are sitting on one side thinking that everybody is in, you know, the hopes of SHIB going up. Nah, don't work like that. It's a whole nother side of things where there's day traders, people that understand another level of investing, and they're praying and making money every time, you know, SHIB is going down. So they're going to fight to push the price down and keep it around this range. Why? Because they'll lose money if Shiba Inu goes up. So most of us will make money if SHIB goes up, but those people that are shorting will lose money. And one thing y'all don't know is a lot of people that are bullish, which is nothing wrong with it, but a lot of people that are bullish on SHIB are also shorting Shiba Inu on the way down as well. So when they, you know, see the price run up and they take their profits from their little bags, they're also betting at that point that SHIB is going to fall down. So it's some people that, you know, they're bullish, they're part of the SHIB army, but they're not biased when it comes to making money. You know, they're gonna make money either way it goes. You know, I could short SHIB, but just off the strength, I don't like to do it. Now, I do. Tesla is my favorite stock, and I do it with Tesla all the time. You know, I'll bet that it's going up. I'll bet that it's going down. But just with SHIB, you know, I just like to keep, you know, betting that it's going up. But we need one more like, y'all. One more like to push this to 100 likes on the stream, man. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button, man. Shout out to y'all. Hector Torres says, yes, if you're watching these videos on here, do yourself a favor, get in the Facebook group. It's important you get in the Facebook group because a lot of people, you know, are learning. That's basically school for a lot of people that rock with me. That's where they're getting, you know, of course, through these videos as well, but that community setting is basically like a campus almost, where so much information is coming through there. People are learning about different projects. People are learning about different things in the space to be aware of, different NFT projects, and everybody working together. It speeds up the learning curve. You know, it shortens the time that it would take you to learn all this stuff on your own. Okay, salute. Shout out to the new members. Shout out to Mitchell. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Nefty. Shout out to Marcus. Shout out to Bigger TV, Major Pain, Tiki Gods, Cindy Rogers, Blue Ice. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Louis. Shout out to Marcus Booze. He said, "What's a good cold wallet? The Ledger or Treasure or Treasure?" But I'd like Ledger better though. Just my preference. Shib is definitely #1 in my book right now as far as my favorite project. I like the community. I like what the team has done so far. Of course, I always want to voice my opinion on different things, but overall, I love what's happening with the project. I wouldn't talk about it every day if I wasn't bullish. Congratulations to everybody in the Volt Army as well. Major Pain said, most I've made was off Shibaverse. Made almost 250K at its all-time high, but I'm diamond hand, haha, but still up a lot. So congratulations on that play, bro. Revolution 1804 says, DeMarco, look at the Hex community, bro, please. Okay. Danny Nan says, will Shibarium end up like Cytomass? I don't believe so. I didn't follow the full launch. I watched from the outside looking at the launch of Cytomass, and it didn't look too well. But so far, we've seen all the developments with Shiba Inu. Once launched, they were fine. We haven't seen, or them to say something's going to launch and then it doesn't launch, or it's defective, or it's not working properly. Usually when the team say they're going to drop something, they drop it and it's working properly. Okay, so shout out to y'all that just joined the Facebook group. So let's see. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market right now. So we look at the top articles in the news. That's how you can kind of gauge the sentiment for the day and, see what the market is, how the market is feeling, how, the media is feeling really. Crypto is going mainstream. Here's how the future founders will build on it. U.S. officials link North Korean hackers to $615 million cryptocurrency heist. Russian crypto bill amendment targets mining and trading. Crypto bosses say the tide is turning on regulation. So, crypto is, taking the forefront basically every day in the media, for the last few months now. Everybody is waking up to crypto, its potential, You know, nobody is really doubting crypto like that. You know, people might still cause FUD on it, but nobody's just outright saying, you know, crypto doesn't work anymore. You know, before people were just extremely bearish on crypto. They thought it was like a Chuck E. Cheese token or something like that. And you know, but you know, as they see more and more millionaires, you know, people that made their first six figures, you know, be created each day, you know, or you know, as time goes on, how could you continue to feel that way? Kyle Bandy said, DeMarco, you killing me that you're not going nuts about vote. LOL. What's up? This is a Shiba Inu live stream, bro. You know, we do our vote Inu videos, but don't trip. I'll get a vote Inu live stream as well for the vote community. Salute. Shout out to y'all. We just hit 108 likes on the stream. Over 95, almost at 100 viewers on the stream right now, man. We got 98 viewers on the stream. It might be a little laggy, it might be a little delayed, but let's see if we can get this stream over to 100 viewers. Y'all share this stream out. Okay, yeah, I see y'all talking about a few other tokens in the comment section. I see y'all. Shout out to Red Star 7311. Appreciate you for pulling up on us. Let's go pull up real quick. So yes, a few of our favorite projects are looking very good right now. Let's see. One thing I am surprised that the Robinhood hype died down so quickly. So by that meaning, like the community, you know, basically I see a lot of people in the community that basically act like it's nothing anymore. You know, like, okay, we got listed. They didn't see the pump that they were expecting to see. And it's like, okay, nothing happened. Like, y'all, we just got added to the #1 platform when it comes to, you know, ease of access, which is a very crucial point in, you know, the next stages of getting sheep to go viral again. So just be patient, y'all. We're on Robinhood. That's, I think, about 32 million users. That is crazy. 1% of that would give us an additional 3.2 million holders. That's almost 3 times what we got right now, y'all. So don't take that lightly. It's going to take them time. You know how all of us are up in tune with the space. We check the news every day about crypto. We're seeing what's going on. We know who the big players are. We know this, we know that. A lot of these people that are regular retail investors, they don't know this information. They're literally only going to buy at, you know, ultimate FOMO, and once more and more awareness is out there, a lot of people are using Robinhood still don't even know or understand what SHIB is, or that it's even listed on Robinhood. It's a lot of people on Robinhood that still aren't even trading crypto yet. So just imagine, as the Robinhood user base grows into the crypto space, now that they have their own wallets and everything, imagine how many people are going to add Shiba Inu to their portfolios. We're one of the the most talked of, we are the most talked about coin in the world, so people are going to join us. So let's see. So shout out to y'all, man. We got over 107 viewers on the stream, over 110 viewers on the stream right now, man. Hit that like button if y'all haven't already. So if y'all want to scoop up some of the high premium properties with me, we're going to be making a play in the metaverse. Reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. We're going to do this strategically, especially if y'all already have experience in real estate and y'all understand the, the benefits of, real estate in real life and how it can, apply in the metaverse as well. There's a lot of opportunities there, a lot. We can't drop everything because I already done seen a few people run with my ideas that I just mentioned. I didn't even know people were watching like that, but a few ideas were ran with. So we got to, keep things a little tight over here. I don't really mind talking about other coins, but in my live streams, but this one was more specifically focused for SHIB. But yes, the vote migration went excellent today. It was basically flawless. Large buys coming in. I'm telling y'all, like, the vote team is going crazy. That's our number one project right now while we're waiting for SHIB to take off. So don't sleep on vote, y'all. Do not sleep on vote at all. Don't trip, y'all. We got some projects of our own coming up. I told y'all, my members to the channel maybe getting some whitelist access, or a competition between members to get those whitelist spots. But I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Shout out to Mr. Carbon Masters that loves your content. Appreciate you for rocking with me, bro. John K say vote ? You haven't heard about vote yet, bro? You missed out on a lot of money. That's why it's important to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because I review a lot of different projects on my channel, just as I like to review a project first time and make the video on it so y'all can see my reaction on it. Y'all can see my opinion. Y'all can see my process of vetting a project, through a video quickly. But if y'all see me continue to talk about a project on the channel, like, okay, we continuously talking about Vote Inu, y'all know that's a banger. You got to know that one is a banger. Like Shiba Inu, come on now. Revolution 1804 said I should have a call-in number. Let me know, should we get a call-in number to the channel, man? I may do that one day. I don't know. Let me know. Should I get a call-in number? Would y'all tap in with me? And, provide y'all inputs? We got Crypto Corner says GameStop will never hit 1K, let alone that you're crazy. I'm not sure what that was response to, but imagine if we get one of those situations where we get, you know, Wall Street bets really betting on us. I'm talking about like the same way they did for Dogecoin. That was a part of the recipe as well. Danny Nannon said, I think we were led on by Robinhood so long that people got fed up. That is one, you know, one thing. And another aspect of it is, you know, people went and found other ways to purchase as well. You know, so some of the people that haven't bought into Shiba Inu that were waiting on that Robinhood listing and, you know, they were getting FOMO, they figured out, you know, some people figured out ways to, you know, buy it. I know a lot of people that won't buy anything unless it's on Robinhood, though, because they're not going to jump through any hoops of swapping coins. They're not going to go through any decentralized exchanges. They're not going to buy ETH and pay any gas fees. That's way beyond what they're trying to do. As soon as I get to telling them that, they're like, oh, I'm out, man. I'm not doing none of that. So, you know, we need, you know, the Robin Hoods. Okay, we got one other person says get the call in number. Bro says you need the burner though. Hector said call in number, make it happen. Durham Coin says McDonald's or Amazon, another big company, must accept SHIB payment. Greetings from the Netherlands. Shout out to y'all out there in the Netherlands, man. Shout out to Brian Colson for pulling up on us. Okay, Revolution 1804 said yes, call in number. Okay, we might have to, you know, start thinking about that and actually turn it up. But yeah, right now, let's see. So right now the market is fearful. We're at a 28 on the fear and greed index, which we've been for just today and yesterday. Yesterday it dropped to the 22 though. So it went to extreme fear for a moment yesterday. People were worried about it going under that $40,000 level as Bitcoin creeped, you know, right around that 40,400 level. They like, uh-oh, this is looking like it can go lower. And once they hit the 40,200, people start getting even more scared. And, you know, once we seen that 39, people got, you know, very fearful. But what happened? We seen some money come in and buy the dip, push the prices back up to that 41 level before it hovered back around that $40,000 level where we see it at right now. But right now, when you see the markets in extreme fear, when you see the fear and greed index around extremely fearful, that is when, you know, it's a good time to maybe buy that dip or just to put a little something on the dip right there, because smart money will eventually step in and push prices up. Smart money's not chasing it. Smart money will let the candles come to it. Smart money's not going to just buy the top because everybody else, you know, unless some major catalyst is, you know, coming in. We might get an institution that comes in and not care. But for the most part, day traders and that type of smart money, they'll wait till the price comes to, you know, a key support level before they buy in. But what most retail traders or investors will do is see, you know, the market becoming more bullish, everybody becoming more happy, people talking about the gains they're seeing, and then that's when they'll invest and see that 20% retracement. And some people panic sell thinking it's going to go lower. Some people will just paper hand out of their positions just off the strength of not being able to take it, seeing it down like that. I used to be like that too. I used to see the price going down or see my gains dropping and be like, you know what? I'm locking in my gains. I can't take it. I can't keep seeing the amount of money I was up from this level go down to this level. I understand I was there a few years ago, you know, but once you have time in the market and you see how things really work, you know, it becomes a lot easier to deal with, you know, mentally. You gotta remember, this is it's very psychological. You know, a lot of people do like they day trade or paper trade with, you know, fake accounts or, you know, accounts that let you trade with like, you know, not real money. And they get to a certain level where they feel like they're ready. They're like, okay, I'm ready to do this now because I did it with this account. That's not real money. The emotion is completely different when you have real money on the table, real money that you've worked hard for. When that's on the table, trust me, those emotions will start flying a lot differently. Let's see. So shout out to all y'all for pulling up. All y'all that are new to the channel, make sure you hit that button. If you are serious about learning how to invest, I mean, serious, like you don't want to just have the diamond hand the whole time and just wait until whenever, because there's a lot of other money that is on the table that if you're inside my private Facebook group, you will see all these different plays that we knock out the park. We secure profit on these plays. We make money. We take money home on these plays. Shiba Inu, a lot of y'all are just holding it. A lot of y'all just have one bag where you can't take profit. Well, not saying you can't, but you know, you're not looking to take profit from. You need some other plays, man. Or you need to learn how to find these plays. And you could do that by getting my technical analysis course to learn how to, you know, when to invest in a project. Because I can see a project, like I said, that doesn't even look too good. I don't see the docs team, no audit, all this, you know, things that people would normally stay away from the project. But I can tell if it's at a point where it's about to take off or if it pulled back to a key support level where it has found a major support. And then I can drop a bag right there and get an easy 2x and, you know, double whatever I put in. Or a lot of times, you know, even more than double. A lot of times 4, 5, 6x, you know, on some of these smaller plays. We also got the Discord. Shout out to bro. If y'all want to get those plays very, very early, then you can definitely join our private Discord. We got a private paid Discord. So shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. I'm going to definitely tap in with y'all as soon as this video is over with. But remember, the Crypto 101 course, it will teach you, you know, basically how to find new projects in the space, what to understand. A lot of y'all are, how many of y'all know what to do when it comes to taxes in crypto? You know, that's inside of my Crypto 101 course. It breaks down taxes, you know, the information you need to know, also how to get more information, the people you need in your corner when it comes to that. You know, that's all important things. If you make, you know, $100,000 or, you know, $1 million, what are you going to do about taxes? Let me know. You know, that info is inside of the course. You know, also my stock options trading course. It's not just about, you know, how to trade options. You could also use this information in the crypto space as well and use it to learn how to day trade. I'm live. Like a lot of people ask me, you know, the newer people to the channel, you know, they ask me, you know, what am I invested in or what's my strategies for investing? But a lot of y'all that been rocking with me, y'all already seen, before we even started talking about crypto on the channel, we were covering stocks for, you know, a while, over, you know, a year. Most of the people were rocking with me before we even mentioned crypto one time on the channel. So a lot of people already seen, you know, me trading options. I got a lot of videos out for that. But you could see me live trading, teaching y'all step by step everything I'm doing inside of my stock options trading course, making thousands and thousands of dollars, just literally sitting in front of the computer like I am right now, and teaching y'all and walking y'all through this step by step on how to do this yourself. And I got people who made their first 6, and not only 6 figures, 7 figures from this information as well. I got the reviews of the course on Instagram, a ton of more reviews from people that, you know, took this information and applied it inside the Facebook group. That's why I encourage y'all to go over there as well, so y'all can learn from some of these people that took the course. You know, y'all can learn from some of these people that, you know, are sharing information back with the community. Major Pain says, she's taxes. I just pay someone to do that for me because I am dumb. I mean, I definitely recommend you get a professional for that. But, you know, a lot of people don't even know where to get a professional or which professional to get. You know, that's important when it comes to crypto. You want to make sure you're working with somebody who understands the space as well. So make sure y'all follow all my platforms. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. A lot of times, like I'm doing, you know, like live things or things where I'm actually out and about, that might make it to Instagram before y'all will see it on YouTube. Or a lot of things that I do on Instagram don't even make it to YouTube because it's more like, you know, vlog style or like just in the moment type of content. Like basically NFT week. If y'all didn't follow that whole journey, you know, speaking with a lot of projects, and I was super salty. I lost about, I'll say 40% of my footage from NFT week from my phone basically getting disabled somehow. So I had to reset it, go to the Apple store, get it reset, lost it, basically backed up my phone to the last update or whatever it was, which was the previous day before the event. So I missed out on all, I had the footage from my camera, but I lost all the footage from my phone of Miami NFT week. Man, I was salty. I was salty about that. But we still got enough of the content where we were able to put the video together and, you know, get it out. So shout out to y'all that rock with me and check that out. We got a Vote Inu video coming up for sure. You know, updating everybody with, you know, the migration and how things went, you know, just covering that. Hey, did y'all see that post Satoshi made today saying somebody threatened, saying Satoshi was threatened by Monday or something like that? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so Satoshi says, first time I've been actually threatened that something will happen to me on Monday. And then shared it with a tweet of, I forgot his name, but saying just great. And then followed up by another tweet saying, to all the concerned posts, I'll be fine. Thanks. More important things going on the global plate than threats. So somebody's out here threatening Satoshi. Not sure what type of threat, or if it was anything serious. It could have just been a troll just talking crazy. I highly doubt anybody's like threatening, like to cause harm, like that level of threatening. So, of course, everybody knows the holder event is live now at shib.io. Go check that out. Let's see if we got any updates from Shib, the metaverse, the official page. So no official updates today. But the holder event will last, I believe it was 3 days. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, I believe it was 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what the Motley Fool has to say real quick. So a lot of people, if y'all really tapped in with my community, y'all would know. I definitely know who the real Ryoshi and Satoshi is. Good people. That's why, you know, I definitely believe we got the right people for this project. Ryoshi is a genius, man. I'm serious. But let's check out what Motley Fool says. Can Shiba Inu reach 1 cent by 2023? So Shiba Inu rallied 46 million% in 2021. That is absolutely bonkers. Is another 45,000% gains in the cards. It's like, come on, man. Let us get another 45,000%. Like, but if you believe Wall Street has delivered impressive gains since the pandemic, bottom of March 2020, take a closer look at the cryptocurrency space. Whereas the broad-based S&P 500 has effectively doubled in value from its March 2020 low, the aggregate value of all digital currencies has skyrocketed nearly 1.7 trillion, or more than 1,200% over the same period. As you might imagine, crypto's two giants, Bitcoin and Ethereum, have played a big role in the nominal increase in digital currencies market value. But don't overlook meme coin Shiba Inu, whose historic gains have been responsible for luring new investors into the crypto arena. Shiba Inu's historic returns, and already it sounds like Motley Fool is having more of a bullish sentiment right now than they normally take on SHIB. Remember when I first called that we flipped Shiba Inu's biggest fudster? Ever since then, it seemed like, you know, they are taking a more neutral approach, because how can you be, you know, one of this most respected, largest investment platforms, and you miss out on you call a coin that does 46 million% in a year? You know, you didn't call that one though. You know, you said that one wouldn't be anything. So, you know, now they can't keep sitting on the sidelines and missing out on what Shiba Inu is doing and what the dev team is, you know, in the community is, you know, making. So I'm glad to see this. But at the stroke of midnight, January 1st, 2021, investors had the opportunity to purchase SHIB token for a microscopic 0.000000000073. Less than 10 months later, these same coins would hit an intraday high on October 27th of the 8.8 level. It might be difficult to do the math with so many zeros after the decimal point, but in under 10 months, Shiba Inu rose in value by a staggering 121 million%. Even after quite the pullback from its all-time high, SHIB tokens ended 2021 higher by approximately 46 million%. It's possible we'll never witness a single year gain of this magnitude again. Do y'all understand that? This was the best single year investment that anybody could have made in the history of investments. So, you know, how can y'all doubt something so powerful? Something like this doesn't just go away. This becomes grandfathered in. This becomes one of the OGs. This becomes, relevant to the history of the space. Nothing else has done this. Shiba Inu is responsible for basically all these other dog related or dog breed meme coins that everybody else is hoping to see a similar success that Shiba Inu saw. They're hoping to build a community like Shiba Inu has. This isn't going anywhere. That's like a crypto punk or one of the crypto kitties, just being valueless now. Like, it ain't gonna happen. Those are the OGs. Those ones are grandfathered in. Those ones been here since the beginning. Those ones are responsible for the shape of the landscape. They're here to stay. So meanwhile, Shiba Inu also benefited from numerous new crypto exchanges accepting its coin for listing, as well as the launch of decentralized exchange ShibaSwap in July. ShibaSwap boosted liquidity and introduced staking, which allowed Shiba holders to earn passive income. Since SHIB's October moonshot, the median holding period for tokens on Coinbase Global, the top crypto exchange, has increased from just 6 days to 111 days. That is absolutely bonkers. So people are becoming more bullish, more confident when it comes to holding Shiba Inu. So with such a historic performance in the books for 2021, it has SHIB holders wondering if the octoted, I don't even know how to say that, y'all, but 1 cent price target could be hit as soon as 2023. A penny for Shiba Inu holders' thoughts. For Shiba Inu to hit 1 cent, its token would need to increase in value by 45,000% from where it's at time of this writing, the 2200 level. On April 11, 2022, that might sound like an impossible figure, but holders are counting on a number of near-term catalysts to send SHIB to the moon once again. The most front and center catalyst is the expected launch of the Layer 2 blockchain project ShibArmy around the midpoint of this year. ShibArmy is an in-house developed blockchain solution that's specifically designed to lower transaction fees. According to a post on Medium earlier this year, ShibArmy was being tested on private networks. So they let us know that the alpha stage will be ready by like the end of summer or something like that, where they'll be testing the beta, coming right up after that, and inviting, a few people from the community to also test it out. So looking forward to that. Since Shiba Inu is an ERC20 token built on Ethereum blockchain, is currently exposed to the same processing lags and high transaction fees that occasionally plague the Ethereum network. Lowering these transactions fees is critical to supporting increased SHIB use, as well as promoting additional ecosystem features. So what do I mean by ecosystem features? For example, the article reads, lower transaction fees are necessary for Shiba Inu's development team. It can launch non-fungible tokens-based gaming, buying and selling NFTs in the marketplaces. So let's talk about that for a second. It says that it can launch its own NFT-based gaming. So basically being able to sell assets as NFTs inside of its own metaverse gaming platform. Imagine if there's a burn attached to that. Think of a game like Fortnite. How many, not saying Shiba Inu is going to automatically have that many users, but let's say it has a percentage of that. And, think about all the skins and all the different wearables that you can collect and, exchange. And imagine if a burn is put on each one of those. There's still a lot of development. A lot of y'all don't realize how early we are in Shiba Inu. Think about Bitcoin in its first 1 year. Think about where Bitcoin is now. And imagine you thinking that, imagine after the first, year and a half, 2 years of Bitcoin, you thinking that you got it wrapped around, you understand the full concept of it, or you understand where it's going, or what's the developments that are coming into the space, all the different people that will eventually begin to accept Bitcoin. You wouldn't have been able to see it back then. Of course, you could have speculated on it like some people did, but you couldn't have called it to the extent of where we are right now with Bitcoin. And I feel it's the same thing with Shiba Inu. I watched it happen with multiple different cryptocurrencies. Shiba Inu is no different in the aspect of it not being able to happen, but it is different with an even stronger, everything that I've seen when it came to the other cryptocurrencies. So additionally, developers announced plans to sell digital plots of land known as Shiba lands in a ploy to enter the metaverse. The next iteration of the internet, which allows connected users to interact with the users in their environment in 3D virtual worlds. These Shiba lands will be stored as NFTs. Lately, SHIB holders are counting on coin burn to significantly lift the token price, just as share buybacks in the stock market, in theory, make each remaining share that much more scarcer and more valuable. Sending SHIB tokens to dead blockchain address can reduce the circulating supply of the coins and make each remaining token more valuable. So this is something that you normally see in the stock market. You'll see smart companies or companies that are keeping their shareholders in mind. You'll see them do buybacks. So they'll buy stock, stocks that are from exchanges. They'll buy them and basically hold them themselves, doing and essentially raising the price of the free stocks that are left out because they're more scarce. So that will in turn raise the price because of supply and demand. The lower, if the demand is high, the lower the supply, the more the price will be. So a trip to the doghouse is more likely than 1 cent by 2023. So here it goes right here. Here they tapping into their roots. Let's see. While there is no question that Shiba Inu has a lot more going on than it ever did in its record-setting 2021, the chance of SHIB reaching 1 cent in 2023 is virtually zero for a variety of reasons. Now, me off the bat, without something magnificent that we don't know about right now, if you ask me, did I think SHIB would be at 1 cent by the end of 2023? I would say no. I don't think so by the end of 2023. That's we got about maybe 8 months. That's a long way to go. Now, do I have a crystal ball? No, I don't. If it hit 1 cent, I would be ecstatic and blown away and very, 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 very rich. But, just off, I don't think it would happen that soon. Do I think it could potentially happen within 3 years? I think that's possible because that gives us time to burn enough tokens. It gives us enough time for new developments. It gives time for our metaverse to be developed, our blockchain to be developed, and who knows whatever else is to come. But for instance, even though ShibArmy is designed to lower transaction fees, it is unlikely to change the fact that Shiba Inu is ultimately nothing more than a payment coin built on Ethereum network. There are thousands of digital currencies that can act as payment coins, and there's nothing particularly special or unique with regard to what Shiba Inu is offering users on the payment front. Without anything resembling a competitive edge or lasting differentiation, Shiba Inu is probably going to struggle to stand out in the rapidly growing crypto arena. Now, I doubt that. I don't think Shiba Inu is going to struggle against any other. I think, we have to zoom out. Whenever we hear people talking like this about Shiba Inu, just zoom out. And that shuts up all of that. It's not struggling. Of course, it's, we've seen a pullback, but the people who were in for, a year now or, before October, none of these people are complaining. It's only the people that got in after this time, that are feeling some type of way about it. But I mean, maybe a few people here and there, but for the most part, what I can see, it's the people that bought at the all-time high or right after that point, somewhere buying the dip, assuming that, it would turn around and make another new all-time high. And the price has failed to, where we are now, even lower at some points. But if you would have bought the lowest dip, you would be up. So it's also not clear how successful Shiba Inu will be with its NFT gaming and metaverse ambitions. Not only does the launch of NFT-based gaming look to be about a year away, thus allowing competitions to pull further ahead, but interest in NFTs have fallen off significantly in recent months. Based on data from Google Trends, interest in the search term NFT declined by 68% the beginning of 2022 and the first week of March. Another reason to be concerned is the likelihood that the coin burn will turn out to be minimal. Shiba Inu benefited nicely from Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin burning more than 410 trillion coins last year, but with 549 trillion coins still outstanding and no burn events coming even remotely close to what Buterin did last year, coin burning is unlikely to have much, if any, impact on SHIB moving forward. That's why we're going to have to take things into our own hands and make sure we do this. So finally, as previously noted, payment coins and protocol tokens that skyrocket higher often wind up giving back the lion's share of their gains in the 12 to 26 months following their respective peaks. The payment and protocol tokens I examined all fell by 93 to 99% within 26 months after hitting their all-time high, thus making it far likelier that Shiba Inu heads to the doghouse than 1 cent by 2023. Now, that's just extremely close, but this article isn't saying the likelihood of Shiba Inu to ever reach 1 cent. So, of course, we're still very bullish. And it's nice to see that they changed their tone a lot too, because boy, I tell you, they every day they had a bad article out about Shiba Inu. Okay, let me check out some of these comments real quick. So shout out to all y'all that's been rocking with me this stream. Those of y'all that pulled up, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Appreciate that, bro, for getting everybody in the group that requested it. I don't know why DB over here trolling, man. You got to get put on timeout or something, man. I don't know. You tripping. But yeah, man, that's all we got for this stream, man. It's been an hour, 42 minutes. I'm over here getting cooked by this lamp. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. We got 3 courses available. The technical analysis course, my crypto 101 course, as well as the stock options trading course. So go check that out. Go check out some of the gains inside of the Facebook group. You can see, because of course, I can make money, but if your students can't make money from the information you're teaching, then what is the use of only the person who's, giving out the information knowing how to make the money? So go check it out. I got students posting, 6 figures, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures inside of our group from this information. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the thumbs up like button, hit the subscribe button. Remember, 49.1% people that are watching me. So a lot of y'all that are watching have not subscribed yet. Do me that favor, hit the subscribe button. Tap in DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com if you want to get any of the courses, if you want to join the private paid Discord, or if you got any ideas that, can help push the community forward into something big, tap in with me. Yeah, this light over here cooking me, man. But I got to have, try to have the quality good for y'all. But that's it, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.